What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time we completed Chapter 2, where our old boss Mia, who was killed, possessed her sister Maya's body and helped us to clear our own name because we were going to be sent to jail for a murder that a corrupt business owner actually committed. That about sum it up?
I wouldn't call him a business owner, but sure.
He's the president and CEO and founder of Blue Corp, Mr. Red White.
Yes, but Blue Corp is just a fucking shell corporation or whatever, like a facade for a blackmailing operation.
Yeah, I guess.
That's not a business.
But now we're going to do something about samurais is Chapter 3. In fact, I think it says here. Turnabout Samurai, Day 1, Investigation. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So we're going to do lots of turning.
Gra! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
Well,
The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see.
I guess these two samurais are fighting.
See you in hell, evil magistrate. Wah! Gra!
A samurai and an evil magistrate.
The warrior's sword gleam and strike in this moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Yeah.
Because we also got our name on the law firm. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa, stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. Well, there we go. Now we have our answer to how old she is. And it makes me even more wildly uncomfortable about how much her breasts were exposed when her sister took over her body. Moving on. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Wow,
well, that makes me feel old.
Right?
And useless. Like, what have you accomplished?
Then
You're
watch
a decade older than this guy. Great.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. Now, ironically, it's a YouTuber. Anyway. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Huh.
I mean, she's got logs and logs and logs of all the clients you've ever had. So open the Rolodex, call some people, and see if anyone needs assistance with anything.
Yeah. October 16th, 8:14 a.m., Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Bring, bring. Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick! Beep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai's over! The world is over! Beep. Yes? Wright & Co. Law Offices? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case.
Talk.
What to do or any ideas?
Oh, what to do?
Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Why?
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay. Examine, move, talk, or present.
I hate this face that she makes. She looks like she drank water and then didn't swallow.
She's angry, so she's puffing out her cheeks. Duh.
Is that what you do when you're angry?
I suppose.
It's not what I do. All right, let's move
to the detention center. October 16th, detention center, visitors room.
Oh.
Holy shit. That's hilarious. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
He's so hairy.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice.
Great.
Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start.
Why is she even here? She's not an attorney. Go answer the phone.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah? He didn't do it.
We need some evidence, Maya.
Examine, move, talk, or present.
Talk.
What happened, or the Steel Samurai?
The Steel Samurai.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
He's the one who's new at this,
Yeah.
not you,
Hey.
who is not an attorney at all.
Who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Oh, God.
Holy shit, is that where the spear got pulled out? Wow. Wow.
It wouldn't look like that.
No, it would not.
Because that's just like a perfect hole
Yes,
with no
but
blood
what I was gonna
seeping out of it.
they can't do gore. This game would have to up its rating.
Oh, really?
You can't have blood that like pouring out of a body like that.
Oh.
It would up the rating of the game. And this was like a Game Boy game, I believe, or a DS game. So like it's mostly
So
for
why didn't
children.
they just leave the spear in?
It's a good question.
So it didn't look weirdly fake.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He'd been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Powers' alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch...
The spear was broken in
It did seem that way, right? I saw that too. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs.
I'm willing to bet $1 million that he was drugged and framed.
Drugged, interesting. Framed is obvious. Drugged is interesting
so there was
question.
a very specific time that he would go to sleep.
Okay.
A fairly specific time that he would wake up.
Okay.
He would be gone for that period of time with no alibi.
Interesting.
No one to see where he was.
Sure.
Perfect opportunity for the murderer to go and kill somebody and then pin it on him.
I like it. Let's see if your theory pans out.
We'll see.
Let's go to the studio. Main gate, at least. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Nice. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? her
Oldbag.
Her name is Oldbag.
That's so rude.
Hey, you there. You want in, you gotta go through me. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. and it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happened. Oh God. Okay. What the fuck? I'm not doing this at all. She's just ranting about children and how annoying youth are. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Jesus Christ.
Talk, please.
The studios or Will Powers?
Will Powers.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
He's not bad looking. He's just really hairy.
Right? We don't know.
Some people are into that. Like me, for instance.
Go check out our, our stuff during the pandemic where I had like a really long ass beard.
And hair.
And very long hair, yeah. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. The reason for suspicion or the studios?
Reason for suspicion.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left there. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by.
I think you mean the samurai was the only one who walked by.
He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. And ask about the studios?
Yeah.
So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No! You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Ooh, wow. Oh, sorry. Whoa, wow! That was Maya. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim dummy? The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Let's ask about Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only
Someone
knew.
who was really good in bed.
Jack Hammer will live on in many
Used
hearts.
to do porn.
Wow. As the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Humph, I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Present. Do we have one?
We do not. We would have to go get one from what's-his-name? From Powers.
What?
That's what the whole idea is. Now we gotta go back.
Let's move.
Okay.
Let's examine her. She's ugly.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Oh, he's so cute.
The security lady or your alibi? We already asked him about his alibi, right? Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write... Oh, sorry. That's not him at all. Nope. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course! Powers' request added to the court record. Document proving Will Powers' request for an attorney. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Okay, moving then. Back to the studio.
Let's present.
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance.
Wow.
Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Ah.
Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Okay, so we're at the gate, and she said we have to go to the left? Because we're at the main gate. Wait, what? Oh, so to the dressing room. That's so weird. But we can't go to the employee area? I'm super confused. Alright. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Guide map of Global Studios added to the court record. Okay. Do I have to present? What the hell? Alright, let's go outside Studio 1.
But we have to pay her 50 cents.
She can go to hell. Oh, wow. Wow.
That creature appears to have gone to hell.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that it's been decapitated.
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault.
Oh no.
I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Ugh. Wow. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I could blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
It's not endearing. Nor is is it a character trait? It's simply a word that you say a lot, annoyingly.
It's his affect, if you will. I'd say he's a character, all right. The investigation, reason for arrest, or the security lady?
The investigation.
So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. Sorry, the autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Okay, the reason for the arrest or the security lady?
Reason for the arrest.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up.
The security lady.
About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Decisive evidence.
Yeah.
What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, it's like literally right there. Yeah, whenever someone walks by that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
It's like, it says welcome, but you're actually not welcome because you're being filmed.
Yeah. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Has evidence that the Silver Samurai or Steel Samurai or whatever the fuck was there.
Funny.
It's just some killer in a costume.
It does seem that way. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha!
Uh-huh.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay.
Is he supposed to look like Columbo?
Yeah.
I think he looks like Columbo.
He may be supposed to look like Columbo. Who knows? Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. Oh, sorry, that's us. There's a number plate on the camera. STI 307. That must be the camera ID number. Okay. This weird-ass thing. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? But what kind of monkey has a nose like that?
It's a monkey?
He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Oh,
what
wow.
Tree?
This one.
Oh. I didn't even notice that. I thought it was a bush.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Uh-huh. We need to investigate over there, because that's the hideout of the actual assailant.
Alright, and then I guess if we look at Studio 1, it says the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
Yeah.
Okay, so she told us, the security guard told us that we could only go to the left. But we can't right now, it looks like. Yeah, what the hell? We can only go back to the main gate?
Alright, so let's go back to the main gate.
Detective, any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal? Alright, well, I tried. Whoops. Sorry. I meant to do that, so we can go here. Okay. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Wow. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Irk. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Jesus. Alright, photographic proof, I suppose.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But
Why
I don't...
isn't it just a video camera? What the fuck?
But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station.
It's basically just a disposable camera that's been rigged up to, like, only work when someone walks through.
Yeah. I check them every day before going home, I do. Alright, Mr. Hammer, reason for suspicion, or try to go somewhere else?
Mr. Hammer.
Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest, back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I'd seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Holy shit, Phoenix.
Wow.
Yeah! Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking? Okay. Maybe because she mentioned the computer we should examine? Okay, there's like an overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Okay. Oh. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
She's skinny as anything, though.
Yeah. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. So I guess that's it for an examination. So we'll go back. Nothing more to talk about. So we move to the employee area.
Yeah.
October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Okay. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this.
Must be neat to have willpower.
Nice. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud.
Yeah, we're gathering evidence.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates.
That's not a T-bone.
Minus the steak.
That's like 2 individual ribs.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What?
I have a second stomach and a third stomach. Not just for steaks, but for anything.
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio?
Films.
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Okay. I think that is it for that. So let's move to the dressing room. Because the door ain't locked. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. Oh, sorry, that's not her at all, Joe. Jesus Christ. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. All right, let's look around the room. I mean, obviously, again, the frosted window, so nobody would have seen him. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself.
Oh, Jesus. Why would you say that?
He didn't. He's thinking it. That's why it's in parentheses.
Okay. That's fine.
In parentheses, he doesn't say out loud. I think. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
Yes.
How many stomachs does this girl have? Is it a bowling ball bag? This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee key card.
Nice.
That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. Card key for studio employees grants entry into Studio 1. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kind of like samurai movies. Kinda? Oh. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Okay, and it looks like that is all. So I guess we go back to the employee area. Then we go back to the studio main gate. And then we go to outside Studio 1 so that we can examine the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work.
Yeah, I'm
Beep.
sure it will.
It opened. It opened. All right, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Okay, so we move to inside.
You're visiting a crime scene, dude. She's visiting the set of her favorite TV show.
October 16th. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Okay. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Yeah.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! Oh, it's a girl. Sorry, my partner's kinda, you know... You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
She's so cute.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it.
Wow.
I don't envy you guys.
That was a long walk.
Yeah, right? Jesus. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Oh, okay. The day of the crime or Will Powers?
Day of the crime.
Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now.
Oh boy.
And yesterday was only rehearsal for our...
Sounds like a motive to me.
Jesus. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area? That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nope.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay. I guess, well, let's continue examining, I suppose. Because... Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, don't touch it. Whoa. It's heavier than I thought. Okay. So that's just that. We don't need any... Oh, we can observe this ladder, it seems. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Wow.
Right. Sorry. This
Narrow-minded cultural... What?
Because it's a step ladder, and you know some people have issues with like step members of your family as opposed to just a full-fledged member of your family. That's my guess, at least. So like it's a step ladder as opposed to a ladder, like it's a stepmother as opposed to your mother or whatever. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. Okay. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone.
It's not alive.
Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. Okay. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. And last but not least, they outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet.
You should outline the tape with actual jackhammer holes.
Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains.
Yep.
Okay, so maybe you were right. Maybe I was wrong. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Or it didn't. Alright, let's go back to the security lady. And talk to her. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again. Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! All right, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky head cretin. I almost had it too. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. And there she goes ranting again. I'm never gonna be able to
not
read
getting
all this.
full-time jobs because there aren't any. Got it.
She left. You know what that means.
We can go on her computer.
Correct. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Okay. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Yeah, that's what I said to do, and that's what you clicked on. So what the hell?
Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Like a computer? Are you what? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Do you remember? 703, 307, or 370?
703?
I think that's correct. There! Entered! Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again? Okay, I guess we got it wrong.
Okay.
But we don't have to. There's multiple options. We'll just click the other option. Okay, come on. Try it. Oh my god.
These birds make too much noise.
Yeah, it's very loud. All right, 307 then?
Yeah, because it's definitely not 370.
There! Entered! Hey! It printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Okay. It's showing the Steel Samurai, but the pant legs are...
Very long.
Yeah. And, I mean, our dude Will Powers is massive, so... Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Ooh.
Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers' photo added to the court record. Taken at the gate between the entrance and the studios, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Nice.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was.
Yeah.
Maybe it really is that security lady?
I don't think so.
I don't either. To be continued. And you all know what that means. That it will be continued next week. Hey, everybody, if you're liking this series, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. It's something that I always try to remember to do at the beginning of the episode, and it never happens. So, hey, please don't forget to do that. It really is helpful to us. We really do appreciate it.
Yes.
And, you know, it's also helpful to you. If you have that bell rung, you'll get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, including the continuation of this series next week. We also have other series on this channel. We have other channels as well linked down in the description box below. And you can go there and subscribe as well. Don't forget to like and share. That's also super helpful. That one's mostly for us, and we really do appreciate that.
Yes.
But also, hey, if you're sharing it, hopefully you're sharing it with somebody who you think will enjoy this, and then it's for them as well. So if you got this shared to you, thank that person who shared it to you, because they are great, and we really appreciate them. And last but not least, we would love, as always, to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Amy, what do you think of this episode so far?
It's pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of called a lot of this. I think you're getting the hang of it, right? You were like, I still also think it's possible he could have been drugged or something, because they emphasize, we found the plate of T-bone steak in that picture that they showed of Will Powers and Jack Hammer. It showed them talking to each other, and Will was blatantly eating at the table, so you could see that it's likely that he ate the steak, so maybe that comes into it as something. So yeah, I think you've been calling a lot of this from the start, so I'm curious to see how correct you are in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
So nicely done. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you've played this game before, maybe don't say...
spoilers.
Yeah, maybe don't say, like, oh, Amy's right, it's this or this. Like, we don't know, but we'll get there. And if there are other people who are watching this who have not played this game before, we will have already, by the time this video goes up, we will have already finished the whole game. Spoilers. Right. That's just how it works. But other people might not. So you won't be spoiling it for us, and just don't spoil it for your fellow viewers either. So thank you all so very much for watching. I really do hope everybody enjoyed. Or I should say, but for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.